Okay, good morning, everybody. I hope everyone can see my screen. Yeah, this is the Bachelor of Business Honor Open and Distance Learning online orientation for the January 2025 modular term. Okay, once again, Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to INTI International University. Okay, I am Dr. Chen Kaiwa. I will in charge for the academic and program briefing sessions today. I am the head of program for the Bachelor of Business Honor, Human Resource Management, and International Business Open and Distance Learning, or in short form, ODL. Together with us today is Miss Ruzana Ramli. She is the head of program for Bachelor of Business Honor, Marketing and Business Administration, as well as Miss Prema. She is the program officer for Bachelor of Business Honor, Open and Distance Learning. Okay, so I would say this is the very important or the most important sessions today. So I hope you can pay attention throughout the session. If you have any question, you can put your question in the chat box, or you can open your mic and talk to me at the end of these sessions. All right. So before we start the sessions, I would like to give you a brief background regarding to INTI International University. Currently, INTI International University is ranked at the position 516 in the world and top 170 position in Asia. So I believe this is a good choice for you to continue your studies at INTI International University. Okay, and in the current QS ranking, INTI International University also gained the reward of Rising Star by the QS. Okay, so I believe this is a good choice for you. Yeah, so now let's move to the next slide. Okay, this slide shows the faculty or center management team for Bachelor of Business Honor, Open and Distance Learning. Okay, so we have Prof. Dr. Wong Ling Shin as the Pro Vice Chancellor, Miss Siti Nobaya Dawood as the Deputy Dean, and then followed by TS Mr. Muhammad Fakri Mat Saad as the Coordinator, and then myself, as the head of program for Bachelor of Business Honor, Human Resource Management and International Business. And then Miss Ruzana Ramli as the head of program for the Bachelor of Business Honor, Marketing and Business Administration, as well as Miss Prema Santirasegaran as the program officer. Okay, so this is the team will assist you throughout your bachelor studies at INTI International University. Okay, now let's move to the next slide. Okay, I believe all of you have already received the offer letter through your student's mailbox, right? And then in the offer letter, it states ODL or Open and Distance Learning Program. What is this? So let's look at the two explanation point here. All right. Open and distance learning, or ODL, is a flexible education approach categorized by the separations of lecturer and adult learner in time and space, emphasizing accessibility, mixed media courseware, and self-directed learning through resources rather than traditional classroom sessions. So from the first point, we know that ODL program, or Open and Distance Learning Program, is a program designed for working adults, because we understand that for those who are working now, they are unable to join the daily lecture sessions at the campus. So ODL program is designed to fulfill the requirement for those who are working and at the same time they would like to continue their studies. Okay, so by enrolling in ODL program, you just need to have your tablet, okay, for example, your laptop, iPad, mobile phone, and etc. to access the weekly virtual consultation session. You no need to enter the campus and you can still receiving the knowledge from the lecturer. So this is what we call as ODL program. Okay. And then next point, it is designed to provide an active learning, self-learning, and self-exploratory approach for adult learner. So for ODL program, okay, we expect that all the adult learner are independent. They are active learning. They are able to have the self-learning abilities and self-exploratory approach as well. Okay, so as the adult learner in ODL program, okay, you are supposed to have the interest to explore new knowledge. Don't wait for the lecturer to spoon feed you. Okay, but of course, all the lecturers will provide the teaching material to you through the Canvas platform. And your job is you need to go through the material in the first place. Okay, and then when you enter the weekly consultation session, okay, that is the platform for you to have a Q&A sessions or a direct discussions with your lecturers. Okay, so this is the teaching approach in the ODL program. It is totally different from the traditional classroom sessions. Okay, because you are already an adult and you are expected to manage yourself well. Okay, why I say so? Let's look at the table here. Okay, this is the course syllabus, or at INTI we call it as table 4. Okay, you can see the allocated time, okay, for each subject, okay, or subtopic. Okay, if uh, if you look at this table, okay, there are two sessions, face-to-face sessions and non-face-to-face sessions. Face-to-face sessions here refers to the weekly virtual consultation session. Okay, you are expected to spend 1 hour per week to attend the weekly virtual consultation session. Okay, and on the next column, okay, 19. The 19 here refers to 19 hours per week. Okay, that means from the MQA guideline, you are supposed to spend 19 hours per week to study or do revision on this topic. Okay, this is what we call as non-face-to-face sessions or independent learning. So this is what I mentioned just now. You are supposed to flip through all the course material before you attend the virtual consultation session. Okay, so this is how you're supposed to spend your time, okay, for the courses until you finish the entire program. This is the approach given by MQA. Okay, so all the program, all the syllabus, all the courses offered to you at INTI International University has been approved and accredited by MQA. Okay, so this is how you should manage your time in an ODL program. All right, so this is the general background of online and distant learning program, ODL. Okay, next. Okay, let's look at the general background of the program. So this is what I mentioned to you just now. By enrolling in an ODL program, you can save the time to travel through and for the campus to gain the knowledge And at the same time, you can save petrol and save money as well. And you just need to spend 1 hour of weekly virtual consultation period for a course. Okay, only. So that means if you already register for 2 courses in this modular term, so 2 courses times 1 hour equals to 2 hours. That means you need to attend 2 hours of virtual consultation session in a week in total. Okay, because 1 hour equivalent to 1 course per week. So if you already registered for 2 courses, that means you need to spend 2 hours per week for the virtual consultation session in a week. All right. And then all the program, all the material offered to you has been recognized by MQA. And in the following slide, I will also explain credit transfer applications to you. Okay. And then at INTI International University, we also provide financial support to you. Okay. I will tell you who is the first person in charge for finance matter at the end of this session. Okay. And the learning management system that we are using at INTI International University is Canvas. Okay, and the first 2 bullet point here shows the assessment weightage. Okay, for all the courses under Bachelor of Business Honor, Open and Distance Learning. Okay, we have 2 components, 60% continuous assessment and 40% final assessment. Okay, continuous assessment here refers to quizzes, group assignment, group presentation, or any other classroom activity. We call it as continuous assessment. All right. So all this activity will contribute 16 marks to you. Okay. And then final assessment. Final assessment here refers to final examination or individual assignment. Okay. So final assessment will contribute 40% to you. Okay, for your information, okay, some of the courses under this program has already transferred to coursework base. Coursework base means, okay, the assessment will be carried out without final examination. But for certain courses, we still remain final examinations as the assessment. Okay, I will tell you more in the next slide. Okay, so basically this is the general information about Bachelor of Business Honor, Open and Distance Learning. Okay, so as I mentioned just now, this is a fully online program. Okay, everything offered to you has been aggregated by MQA. Okay, and we have 4 major under the Bachelor of Business Honor, Open and Distance Learning. Okay, major number 1, Business Administration, or in short form, ADM. Major number 2, International Business, or in short form, IB. Major number 3, Human Resource Management, or in short form, HRM. And major number 4, Marketing, or in short form, MKT. Okay, I would suggest you to familiarize yourself with all these short form because you are going to use it for your course enrollment procedure in the future. Okay, I will tell you more about course enrollment in the following slides. Okay, but at this moment, okay, I hope everyone can jot down the short form of your own major. For example, ADM for Business Administration, IB for International Business, HRM for Human Resource Management, and MKT for Marketing. Okay, this is very important. Okay, and under this bachelor program, there are 36 courses, which contribute 124 credit hours to you. Okay, and the last point, minimum passing grade for the 36 courses is 50 marks. Okay, minimum passing grade means how we determine whether you pass or fail a course. Okay, the rules of thumb is 50%. How to calculate the 50%? Okay, remember just now I already told you we have two types of assessment component for the 36 courses. Okay, so for all the courses, you must pass both continuous assessment with at least 40 marks and final assessment with at least 40 marks. Then only you are eligible as pass the course. Okay. Many students think that if they score very well for continuous assessment, for example, okay, the minimum is 40 marks. Okay, some of them manage to score 36 over 40 or 35 over 40. Then they just let go the final assessment, or they score very poor for their final assessment, and eventually they fail the course. And at the end of the day, they ask the faculty office why they fail the course. In fact, they score very well in continuous assessment. Okay, so this is the reason why. Okay, you must pass both assessment component. Okay, 40%, at least 40% for continuous assessment, and at least 40% for final assessment component. If you manage to pass these two assessment components, then only you are considered as pass the course. Okay, the 50 marks here refers to the total marks lah. Okay, but even though, okay, let me give you another example. If you manage to score 52% overall, but when you receive the result slip, okay, you found that the course is indicated as fail. This is because maybe you score very well for continuous assessment, but you score poorly for final assessment. So this is why the course is still considered as fail, because the rules of thumb is you must pass both assessment component, okay, for you to consider as a pass, okay, for that particular course. Okay, so this is the way we determine the passing line at INTI International University. And this passing line is given by MQA. Okay. Okay. Now, if you look at the left-hand side of your screen, okay, we have two types of study mode. Okay, type number one, full-time study mode with the duration 3 years. And type number two is part-time study mode with the duration 6 years. Okay, so if you already enroll as a full-time adult learner, you will be given 2 to 3 courses in a modular term, okay, until your final modular term. And if you manage to pass all the courses given to you in every single modular term, hopefully you can complete your bachelor studies within 3 years. Okay, if you already enroll as a part-time adult learner, you will be given 1 course only. And if you manage to pass all the courses, hopefully you can complete your bachelor study within 6 years. All right, so this is the standard guideline under the bachelor program. And we have 5 modular terms at INTI International University. Okay, we are now in the January 2025 modular term. So the next modular term will be March 2025, followed by May or June 2025, August 2025, and finally October 2025. So these are the 5 modular terms we have at INTI International University. Okay. So for those who are a full-time adult learner, okay, so you are expected to complete the entire program study within 3 years, right? So 3 times 5 equals to 15 modular terms, okay? So this is how you calculate the number of modular terms throughout your program studies. Okay, so now let's move to the next segment. Okay, I would like to explain the program structure for you. Okay, so among the 36 courses I mentioned just now, they can be further classified into 4 categories. Okay, category 1, common core, category 2, compulsory course or mata pelajaran umum, category number 3, discipline core, and category number 4, specializations course. Okay, now let's look at the classifications one by one. Okay, category number 1, we call it as common core. It means no matter which major you are, you have to go through these courses. Okay, this is the course list under the common core. All right, if you want to screenshot for your reference, you can do so. Okay, this is the category number 1. We call it as common core. Common core means no matter which major you are, all of you will go through the same course. Yeah, this is category number 1. Category number 2, we call it as compulsory course or mata pelajaran umum, MPU. Okay, so this is the list for mata pelajaran umum. Okay, compulsory course means you have to complete it. Okay, this is compulsory for all the university students. No matter which program they are, no matter which major they are, everybody must complete the course. We call it as compulsory course. All right. This is for all the university students at INTI International University, regardless of faculty, center, or program. All right. This is category number 2. Category number 3 and 4, we call it as discipline core and specializations core. And different major has different discipline core and specializations course. So now we are looking at the discipline core and specializations course for those who major in business administration. Okay, so if you are a business administration's adult learner, please take out your phone, scan the QR code, and download the complete program structure for your reference. Okay, let me repeat one more time. If you are a business administration's adult learner, okay, please take out your mobile phone or any gadgets, scan the QR code, and download the program structure for your reference. Okay, thank you. Now let's move to the second major. We call it as human resource management. Okay, so for those who already enroll under the major of human resource management, please take out your mobile phone, scan the QR code, and access the program structure. But maybe after you scan the QR code, okay, there will be one window pop up and ask you to click the request access button. So you just click the request access button, and then at the end of the sessions, okay, the person in charge will open the access for you. Okay, but at this point of time, please scan the QR code first, okay, and then click the request button to receive the complete program structure. So this is the slide for major number 2, human resource management. Now let's move to major number 3, international business. Okay, so as usual, okay, for those who are under the major of international business, please take out your mobile phone, scan the QR code, click the request button to receive the complete program structure. Okay, later on, I will show you how to read the document. Okay, so now please scan the QR code and get ready to receive the information first. Okay, so this is slide number 3 for international business. Okay, and finally, we have marketing. So for those who enroll under the major of marketing, I expect you already scan the QR code and click the request access button. This is very important for everyone because you are supposed to keep track with your own academic progress. Okay, and I think it is very important for everyone to know what are the 36 courses they have to complete before the convocation ceremony. Okay, so let me go through one more time. This is the slide for business administration. This is the slide for human resource management. This is the slide for international business. This is the slide for marketing. Okay. And one more thing, why I say this document is so important, because you can use this document to keep track with your program studies. Okay. You can estimate, okay, how long you have to go before the convocation ceremony. So you can also use this document to estimate when will be your convocation. When are you going to complete your program study? How many remaining courses you still haven't complete yet before the end of the program studies? So this is the function of this document. This is very important. All right. So I assume everyone already scanned the QR code. Okay. So now let me show you how does the documents look like. I will take human resource management as the example. Okay, later on, after you scan the QR code and click the request access button, okay, you will be receiving something like this. Okay, Bachelor of Business Honor International Business. Oh, this is the example for international business. All right. Bachelor of Business Honor International Business Open and Distance Learning. Okay. This is the program structure for the major of international business. Okay. And make sure you receive the correct program structure for the correct year. We are now at January 2025. So make sure you are referring to the program structure of 2025 modular term. Okay. Don't use the old version. That is not for your intake. Okay, you are enrolled in January 2025. So make sure you are referring to the program structure as of 2025 modular term. All right. So this is the program structure for international business. All right. And then when you flip to the next page, table of content, okay, item number 8, 2025 modular term, okay, page 32, okay, so you can open page 32, okay, to check the content, okay. Don't bother about the previous intent, that is not related to you because we are now in the January 2025 modular term, so make sure you refer to the correct modular term. As you can see on your screen now, okay, 2025 modular term will be on page 32. So now you scroll to page 32. Okay, this is page 32. Then you double check the content again. Bachelor of Business Honor, International Business, Open and Distance Learning. 2025 modular term. So this is the program structure for you today. All right, page 32. Then you look at the next page. Okay, so this is your study plan throughout your program studies at INTI International University if you are under the major of international business. Okay, so you can see the list of year 1, year 2, and year 3. But let me remind you, the sequence of these courses are subject to change. Okay, I will tell you more afterwards. Okay, but basically, these are the 36 courses you have to complete before your convocation ceremony. Okay, and these 36 courses are compulsory. You cannot choose based on your preference. You cannot mix and match yourself. Okay, these are the compulsory courses, okay, for those who are under the international business. Okay, you cannot mix and match. Okay, you cannot select whatever courses you like, okay, based on your preference. Okay, you must follow the study plan assigned to you in every single modular term. Okay, so if you are looking at the screen now, okay, you will see a table which consists of the course code, course name, credit hours, prerequisite, and the final column for your own remark if you pass that particular course. Okay, for example, HRM 2201E, Human Resource Issue and Strategy, which will contribute 3 hours to you, and there is no any prerequisite for you to register for this course. Prerequisites means, okay, before you enroll for HRM 2201E, okay, you no need to register for any other courses in the first place. This is what we call as no prerequisite for HRM 2201E, Human Resource Issue and Strategies. Okay, so at the end of January 2025 modular term, okay, if you already passed this course, okay, you can put a tick here for your own remark. So this is how you keep track with your own academic progress, as well as to estimate the remaining number of modular term, okay, under the Bachelor of Business Honor ODL. All right. So this is the example for a course without prerequisite. Let me give you another example. Okay, for example, MKT 22, sorry, MKT 4226-1E Service Marketing. This course will contribute 4 credit hour for you. Okay, but if you look at the following columns, the prerequisite stated MKT 3210-1E. That means before you register for MKT 4226-1E Service Marketing, you need to complete MKT 3210-1E in the first place. What is MKT 3210-1E? MKT 3210-1E is marketing principle. That means you need to complete marketing principle first before you register for service marketing. Okay, so this is the meaning of a course with prerequisite and a course without prerequisite. Okay, and make sure you do your own remark at the end of every modular term. If you already passed the course, put a tick here for your own reference. And if you manage to collect all the ticks here, that means it is the time for you to attend your convocation ceremony. So this is how you keep track with your own academic progress, as well as to calculate how many courses you have to go before the convocation, as well as estimate the remaining number of modular term under the Bachelor of Business Honor or DL program. All right. And now I would like to explain the remarks here. Okay, these are the remarks for mata pelajaran umum or compulsory course. Okay, let's look at this one. MPU 3182E, penghayatan etika dan beratapan with 1 star. What is 1 star? Let's look at the footnote here. Penghayatan etika dan beratapan is applicable for local students only. That means if you are a Malaysian citizen, if you are holding a blue color IC, this is the course for you. Okay, so in another word, this course is not for international students. All right. Next one. MPU 3142E 2 star Bahasa Melayu Komunikasi 2. Okay, now let's look at the meaning of 2 star. Bahasa Melayu Komunikasi 2 is applicable for international students only. All right, so I think this is very straightforward. Number 3. MPU 3212E 3 star Bahasa Kebangsaan A. Okay, what's the meaning of 3 star? The local students without credit in SPM Bahasa Melayu must take Bahasa Kebangsaan A. Okay, so from this sentence, we know that we will use SPM, okay, as the benchmark to indicate the level of your national language proficiency only. We will only consider SPM, okay, as the benchmark to indicate your national language proficiencies only. We will not consider UEC, IGCSE, O-level, A-level, okay? No. We will only consider SPM as the only platform to determine the proficiencies level of your national language, Bahasa Melayu. Okay, but we have special case. For example, if you already taken, okay, this course, okay, no matter the previous institution call it as Bahasa Melayu A or Bahasa Kebangsaan A or national language A or whatever, okay, if you able to prove it to us, okay, you no need to repeat the same course again under the Bachelor of Business Honor or DL program. In other words, it means if you already fail SPM Bahasa Melayu, but you already complete Bahasa Kebangsaan A or Bahasa Melayu A or National Language A in previous institution, okay, you can provide the evidence, okay, to OAR. OAR stands for Office of Academy and Admissions, okay, then you will be able to waive or exempt this cost, okay. So this is the meaning of 3-star. But if you do not, if you have not taken a similar course, and in fact you fail SPM Bahasa Melayu, okay, so you have to register for MPU 3212E Bahasa Kebangsaan A under your current bachelor program. Okay, pass means you achieve a C grade and above. Okay, during the SPM Bahasa Melayu. Okay, C or C plus. Okay, or in a older system, we call it as C5 or C6 only. All right. So this is the meaning of credit. All right. So this is the meaning of 3-star. What about 4-star? MPU 3353E, design thinking, and MPU 3553E, presentation skill, comes with 4-star. What is 4-star? For the 4-star means design thinking and presentation skill are not applicable to the local students without credit in SPM Bahasa Melayu. Okay, so in other words, okay, it means design thinking and presentation skill are applicable for those who pass SPM Bahasa Melayu and international students only. All right. So, in conclusion, these two courses are not applicable to the local students without credit in SPM Bahasa Melayu. And I hope you can see the word here, or. That means if you already completed design thinking, then you no need to register for presentation skill. So that means you just choose either one, either design thinking or presentation skill. This option is for local students without credit in SPM Bahasa Melayu only. All right. So this is how we use the study plan to keep track your own academic progress, to estimate the remaining number of modular term, as well as to calculate the remaining number of course under the Bachelor of Business Honor ODL program. Okay, so this is why I say this document is very important. And I hope all of you, okay, please keep this document until you complete your bachelor program. Okay, please keep it for your reference. This is very, very, very important. All right. So now let's go back to the slide. Okay, I think we already complete the program structure. Now let's move to the next segment. Okay, so we have academic calendar. Okay, this is the yearly academic calendar. So I think this is also very important because you can see when will be the period of final examination, when will be the period of term break, and how many modular terms you have in a how many modular terms you have in a year, okay, as well as how many weeks you have in a modular term. For example, now we are having the online orientation because today is 4th of January. So your week 1 will start on next Monday, 6th of January, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, and finally week 7. Okay, so you will end your modular term, okay, by the end of week 7, followed by week 8 for your revision and final examination. Okay, so there are 7 weeks in a modular term. Week 8 refers to the revision week and final examination. Okay, so as you can see on your screen now, okay, the duration of final examination for January 2025 modular term will be on 1st of March and 2nd of March. Okay, so now you already know when will be your final exam, so please don't go anywhere. Please block your current calendar and get ready with your final exam on 1st of March and 2nd of March. Don't go anywhere. Otherwise, okay, there will be a lot of procedure you have to follow to solve this issue. So in order to save your time, please block your calendar, okay, regarding all the exam period until December. Okay, my advice to you is block your calendar for all the exam period and don't go anywhere, okay, during the exam period. Exam period is for you to sit for the final exam, okay, not travel, not holiday, okay. Please block your calendar, okay. And yellow color refers to the term break. All right. So I think this document is important for you to schedule, okay, your daily routine until December 2025. All right. So now you already know, okay, how you are going to manage your program throughout the year 2025. Okay, so this is the function of academic calendar. Next. Okay, so there are some important dates you should consider in every single modular terms as well. Okay, for example, okay, week 1 and week 2. Normally, we will take week 1 and week 2 as the period to register new courses and settle all the tuition fee. Okay, week 1 and week 2. Okay, and I would like to tell you, okay, the quota for each course offer is limited. Okay, so I hope everyone, okay, can complete the course registrations as soon as possible. It is good to get it done on the first day of course registration. Don't wait until the last minute because the quota for each course is limited. Okay, and normally we will take week 1 and week 2 as the period to settle down all the course registration and tuition fee. Okay, starting from week 3, okay, the finance office will give you the first alarm if you haven't complete the tuition fee. Okay, as you can see in the yellow color, blocking of canvas. Blocking on canvas means you are unable to access the weekly virtual consultation session. You are unable to sit for the quiz. You are unable to access the course material. If you still haven't cleared the tuition fee payment on week 3, all right? And then if you still unable to clear your tuition fees on week 5, 5th of February, okay, you will be classified under the auto drop list for January 2025 modular term. Auto drop means your name will be deleted, okay, from the current name list. I mean for the course, okay, the course name list. Okay, so in order to avoid such inconvenient incident in your studies, please take week 1 and week 2 as the critical period to settle down your course registrations matters as well as your tuition fees. Because the first alarm from finance office will be given on week 3 and the final alarm will be given on week 5 by the finance office. Okay. And okay, if you look at the late payment here, okay, it means, okay, if you want to add or drop any courses on week 1, okay, you can get the refund. Okay, refund means the money that you already paid for that particular course. But the money will not refund into your personal bank account. It will the amount of money will return into your student's account at INTI International University, and that amount of money will be utilized for the tuition fee payment in the next modular term. Okay, so this is the meaning of a refund. Okay, so you will receive 100 fee credit on week 1 if you would like to add drop any courses. Starting from week 3, okay, starting from week 3, you will only receive 50% free credit if you want to add or drop any courses on week 3. Okay, and then week 5, okay, you will not receive any fee credit if you insist to add or drop any courses on week 5 onwards. Okay, and week 6, okay, if you still want to drop any courses on week 6, the course will be indicated with a W grade in your transcript. So I don't think it looks nice on your transcript. So I think this is something we should avoid. Yeah, for the program studies. So this is why I will advise you to settle down all the course registrations and tuition fees matter on week 1 and week 2. Okay, so these are the important dates that you should focus throughout the modular term. Okay, and this is the cycle that you will experience in every single modular term. This is not happen in January 2025 only. Okay, the similar events will repeat, okay, in all the modular terms until you finish your bachelor programs. Okay, so please bear in mind. Okay, follow the important dates so that you can avoid many unnecessary events. Okay, and as you can see on the last column, okay, this is the period to receive your exam results, okay, or your semester result slips. Okay, so this is how we read the important dates here. And you can also download this document okay, from the CCL webpage. Okay, this is the website, okay, for CCL webpage. Okay, so you will be able to download this timetable, okay, from CCL webpage. Yeah. Okay, we have three important websites, okay, for the Bachelor of Business Honor ODL program. Okay, we have CCL homepage. CCL stand for Center for Continuing Learning. Okay, CCL homepage. Okay, CCL is for all the ODL programs lah. Okay, and then second one, online enrollment portal. Okay, and number three, okay, learning management system Canvas. Okay, so this is the link, okay, for you to access the Center for Continuing Learning CCL homepage. Okay, I would suggest you to bookmark this link, okay, because this is the official platform for you to access all the information or announcement related to your program. Okay, this is number one, okay, CCL homepage. Number two, we have online enrollment portal, okay. You can bookmark this link as well, okay. We will use online enrollment portal to register new courses as well as pay the tuition fee, yeah, online enrollment portal. So after you click this link, okay, you will see something like this, okay. So you just key in, okay, the user ID and password according to the registration packet in your email, okay. So during the course registration period, okay, the faculty office will send course enrollment email to all current students, okay, because all the current students should complete the course registration procedures on their own, okay. But you are a newly enrolled students, so the person in charge has already get the procedure done for you because you are newly enrolled ODL students. But starting from the next modular term, which is March 2025 modular terms, you have to complete the course enrollment procedure on your own according to the content listed in the course enrollment email. So starting from the registration period of March 2025 onwards, okay, you will receive something like this. Okay, please open the email and go through the instructions line by line. Yeah. And now, okay, you will see the attachment here. Okay, so these are the supporting documents to guide you to complete the course registrations procedure starting from March 2025 onwards. Okay, so if you are a HRM student, okay, so you just click the zip folder for human resource management and then you will see something like this. Okay, so you just click your intake and then you will see something like this. This is your study plan. Okay, study plan will be released during every modular term for you to keep track with the latest update about your bachelor program. Okay, and after you click your intake, okay, you will see your name, your metric number or student ID, and then your intake and certain number of courses with black box. The black box here refers to the courses that you're supposed to register for the next modular term. Okay, so this is how you read the study plan. Yeah. Okay, so you can also scan the QR code on your screen now, okay, to download the manual for your own reference. But for your information, this user guideline or manual is already available in your registrations package. Yeah, so please frequently check your students' mailbox, okay, to receive the official announcement from the faculty office. Okay, so after you open the online enrollment portal, you will see something like this. Okay, you will use this portal for course enrollment, add drop courses. Okay, check your timetable. Okay, registration summary refers to your class timetable. Okay, you can also use online enrollment portal to pay your tuition fee. Okay, as well as your account management. Okay. Okay, and then this is general information for you. Okay, if you are a new student without credit transfer, okay, you will attend the course MGT 3269E Organizational Behavior Management and HRM 2201E Human Resource Issue and Strategies. And then if you are a part-time students without credit transfer, okay, this is the only courses allocated for you. All right. And then if you are a student enrolled with credit transfer and you are taking full-time study mode, okay, you will attend MGT 4310-1E Project Management and ONM 4202-1E Global Logistic Management in the January 2025 modular term. Okay, but if you enroll with credit transfer and you are taking part-time mode, okay, this is the only courses available for you in the January 2025 modular term. Okay, so all these registrations procedure has been completed by the person in charge because you are in your first modular term now. Starting from the next modular term, okay, you have to complete the course registrations procedure on your own or according to the content, okay, sent to you, okay, under course enrollment email, okay, and this is your timetable looks like, okay. Let's say, okay, if you already register for MKT 3210-1E, okay, your virtual consultation sessions starts from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Tuesday. Okay, you need to refer to the timeline in bracket here. Okay, one more example will be this one, CSC 2204-1E. Okay, this course start from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Friday. Okay, so the specific schedule for this course is already stated in bracket. Okay, so this is how we read the timetable, okay, for the registered courses in the modular term. All right, so this is how your timetable looks like. Once again, your timetable is already available in your course registrations package. Okay, so please refer to your email. Okay, so these are the general reminder in terms of course enrollment. Okay, so this reminder will apply to you until you finish the entire program studies. Okay, so now let's go through the reminder together. Number one, okay, students are not allowed to attend any lectures without first registering for the course through online enrollment portal. Reminder number 2, students who do not settle the debt or tuition fee are not allowed to sit for final examination. Number 3, course enrollment outside the stipulated enrollment period is not allowed. Okay, that means you need to settle down the course registrations matter latest by week 2. Okay, as stated in the earlier slide just now. All right. Number 4, the maximum credit hour in a single modular term is 10. For final semester students, they are allowed to enroll more than 10 credit hours. Maybe this is because of they miss out 1 or 2 courses in the previous modular term. So we will give the flexibility for final semester students to enroll more than 10 credit hours. Number 5, students need to double check the course registration summary once the course enrollment is completed. All right. And finally, any implications related to course enrollment that do not follow the rules and periods set are students' own responsibility. Okay, because all of you are adult learners, so we expect that you are mature enough, you are supposed to have the ability to manage your time well as manage yourself very well. Okay, because you are already an adult. All right. So these are the general reminder in terms of course enrollment. Okay, and then this is just for your reference. Okay, fee structure 2025. Okay, you can scan this QR code for your future reference. Okay, or you can check your registrations package. It is already in your registrations package. Okay, so this is just convenient for you. Okay, to scan the document and keep it for your future reference. This slide is related to the fee structure 2025. All right. Okay, and then we also have 3 general reminder related to tuition fee. Okay, number 1, make sure all fees are paid accordingly. Number 2, students in debt will be auto-dropped from the initial course enrollment, and according to the timetable in the previous slide, okay, the due date for January 2025 modular term will be on week 5, which is 5th of February 2025. Okay, so make sure you clear all the tuition fee or debt by 5th of February 2025. But in an ideal way, I would suggest you to get everything done latest by week 2. All right. And finally, okay, number 3, students who are listed in the auto-drop list will not be allowed to sit for the final examination. Okay, so this is just a reminder for everyone regarding the tuition fee. Okay, and the last important website that I would like to introduce to you is the learning management system that we are using at INTI International University. We call it as Canvas. Okay, so this is the interface, okay, of Canvas. After you log in the system, okay, first of all, okay, you need to click the accept button on the top of the window. Then only your registered courses will appear under the sections of dashboard. All right, but sometimes after you click the accept button and the course folder is already available under the dashboard section, but after you click into the course folder, there is nothing there. This is because the course lecturer has not published any course material to you yet. So if you encounter with this problem, you can directly email to the course lecturer for enquiries. All right. Now I would like to talk about credit transfer application. Okay, at INTI International University, we have two types of credit transfer application. Number one, we call it as general credit transfer. Number two, we call it as FLC. FLC stands for Accreditation of Prior Experiential Learning for Credit Awards. Okay, so these are the two types of credit transfer applications available at INTI International University. Now let's look at the first one. Okay, what is credit transfer application? Okay, credit transfer application is only available to those who already completed diploma. Okay, this is not available for STPM or UEC. Okay, this applications process is only applicable for diploma. Okay, if you already completed diploma, okay, then you can try to apply for credit transfer. Okay, now let's look at the first bullet point. Okay, credit transfer application is an application to transfer the credit. Credit here refers to credit hour. Okay, so you can transfer the credit hour of certain courses, but its previous obtained grade cannot be transferred to the current program study. So this is the meaning of credit transfer application. Okay, credit transfer applications must be reviewed based on subject to subject mapping basis. Okay, so in order to get the credit transfer application successfully, okay, all the courses must fulfill these four criteria. For example, the course is already passed with a minimum grade C of 50 marks. Okay, and then the credit value is equivalent to the credit hour at INTI International University. And then the similarity of the course syllabus is not less than 80% between your previous institution and INTI International University. Okay, and finally, okay, of course, the course that you already completed in the previous institution must be aggregated and recognized by MQA. Okay, and I would like to tell you, okay, the credit transfer application takes times. Okay, it is not like you submit your credit transfer applications form today and you will receive the result next week. This is not like that, because we need to make sure, okay, all your application, okay, fulfill all the criteria stated on your screen now. Okay, so this process takes time, and hopefully you will receive the application's results in a year. Okay, so the faculty office appreciate your patience in this matter. All right, so this process takes time, okay, up to a year. So yeah, you need to be more patient in this matter. Okay, and for those who already apply for credit transfer application, you will receive something like this. Okay, so now let's look at the sentence on the top of the table. The following courses can be credit transferred in BBUS LS subject to approval from the University Academic Equivalency Portfolio Committee, UAEPC. That means the table that you already received is still in the application stage. Okay, because on top of this table, it is already clearly stated subject to approval. That means the listed course here is still pending, okay, for credit transfer application. Okay, and you will receive the application's result in a year, and the actual result will be given by OAR office through email only, not any others party or whatever. Okay, the only authority who announce the actual results of your credit transfer application is OAR only. Okay, not other people. Okay, please bear in mind. Okay, so we already completed the first type of credit transfer. Now let's look at the second type of credit transfer application. We call it as FLC, or Accreditation of Prior Experiential Learning for Credit Awards. Okay, so for type number 2 or FLC, this credit transfer application is available for all current students starting from second modular terms onwards. Okay, so you can scan this QR code, okay, to read more about FLC application. Okay, FLC application is a kind of examination. If you manage to pass the examination, then you will get the reward of credit transfer for that particular course. Okay, so how to apply for this assessment? Okay, if you already enter to the second modular term onwards, okay, you will receive one announcement from the faculty office, okay, regarding to the procedure. And when you want to apply for FLC, you need to prepare a detailed resume. Okay, in the resume, you need to clearly state your job position, your job company, and then your roles and responsibility for that position, or we call it as job description. Okay, and the duration that you hold the position. Okay, so these are the important information that you should include in your resume when you want to apply for FLC. Okay, after you submit the detailed resume through the email, okay, the faculty office will determine which courses is suitable for you to sit for the FLC examination. Once you already completed the FLC examination, then you will be rewarded the credit hour for that particular course. Okay, so this is a I would say a flow, okay, of the FLC assessment. For more information, you can scan the QR code on your right hand side, yeah, for your reference. Okay, so that's all for credit transfer application. Now let's move to the next segment, assessment structure. Okay, so for the courses with 100% coursework, that means, okay, that course do not have final exam, but you need to complete the individual assignment. Okay. On the other hand, if the course comes with final exam, okay, so this is the weightage for all the assessment component. Okay, so we already standardized the weightage, okay, across the 36 courses under the bachelor program. Okay, so you have quiz for 20%, group assignment 40%, individual assignment 40%. Okay, if the course comes with 100% coursework. Okay, and then for the course with final exam, okay, so this is the weightage lah. Okay, 20% for quiz, 40% for group assignment, 40% for final examinations. So these are the assessment structure we have under the Bachelor of Business Honor or DL program. All right. So you can see the grade point here. Okay, we have two types of grade point at INTI International University. Okay, as you can see on your screen now, this is the grade and grade point for common course, discipline course, and specialization courses. Okay, and the passing line is 50 marks. Yeah, so starting from C minus onwards, it is considered as fail. Okay, and as you can see here, we have RP and RF. These two grades are for repeat courses only. RP stand for receipt pass. That means you need to score 50 marks and above for RP. And RF stand for receipt fail. Okay, receipt fail means after you retake the course, but you still unable to score at least 50 marks and above. So you will get RF, receipt fail. All right. This is the pointer for common course, discipline course, and specialization courses. Okay, and then next slide. This is the pointer for compulsory courses, or we call it as MPU, mata pelajaran umum. As you can see on your screen now, okay, mata pelajaran umum does not contribute any pointer to your CGPA. Okay, in fact, it is a compulsory course. Okay, so this is just for your information. Okay, compulsory course will not contribute any pointer for you. In fact, common course, discipline course, specialization courses will contribute pointer to your CGPA. Okay, so this is just for your information, how to calculate your CGPA. Okay, and then maybe there are some situations, okay, you receive S grade. S grades means if you really cannot attend the final examination and you manage to submit the verified medical certificates or MC, or the verified working letters from your company, your flight tickets, okay, and then the official letters from your company, then you will receive an S grade for the course. Okay, this is for those who really cannot avoid for working purposes or for the health matters. Okay, only. Okay, so you will receive S grade for the course. Okay, so you need to submit all these supporting documents, okay, to exam office, okay, and CC your HOP and your program officer. Okay, so this is the example, okay, of the email reply, okay, from the Office of Examinations. This is the case for S grade. Okay, we will only accept the supporting document related to health matter and working purposes only. All right. Okay, and of course, you need to submit your supporting documents if you really are unable to attend the final examination. Okay, one more time, send the supporting document to Office of Examination, CC your head of program and your program officer through email. Okay, so this is the details that you may come across when you receive C minus grade. C minus grade refers to 45 marks to 49 marks. Okay, so this is the details. Okay, what you're supposed to do after you receiving C minus grade. Okay, so this is the information from the Office of Examinations lah. Okay, maybe you can screenshot this for your future reference. All right. And this is what happened to you if you receive D grade and F grade. D grade and F grade refers to 0 marks to 44 marks, okay? So this is also the information from Office of Examination, okay? But once again, okay, in order to avoid all these unnecessary things happens in your bachelor programs, okay, I would like to give you a final reminder in green box. Okay, let's look at the green box together. A student would be said to have passed the course if the student passes both the continual assessment and final assessment component with a minimum score of 40 marks and achieves a minimum of 50 marks for the overall marks. Okay, so this is how we determine whether you pass or fail a course. Okay, so please bear it in mind. All right. And regarding to your student status, okay, your student status shall be determined based on your CGPA, okay, and the status of the students in the previous modular term. Okay, for your information, we have 4 types of student status at INTI International University. Number 1, good standing. Good standing is for those who achieve at least 2.0 GPA or and above. All right. I think this status is very important, especially for those who apply for PTPTN. Okay. So please make sure you achieve at least 2.0 GPA and above for you to classify as good standing. Okay. And status number 2 is warning. Warning is for those who score a GPA below 2.0 for the first time. So your student status will be classified as warning. Okay. However, in the following modular term, if you still unable to score 2.0 and above, okay, for the second time, then your student status will be further downgraded from warning to probation. Okay. And finally, if you are unable to score at least 2.0 and above for 3 consecutive modular terms, your student status will be further downgraded from probation to dismissal. All right. So these are the 4 student status at INTI International University. Okay. Good standing, warning, probation, and dismissal. And this is the breakdown of your degree classification. Okay. 3.5 and above, first class honor. 3.0 until 3.49, second class honor, first division. 2.5 until 2.99, second class honor with second division. 2.0 until 2.49, third class honors. And of course, if your CGPA falls below 2.0, of course, you cannot attend the convocation. Okay, so this is the breakdowns of your degree classification at INTI International University. Okay, and then the next segment is regarding the student evaluation teaching, or in short form, we call it as SET. Okay, student evaluation of teaching, or SET, is actually a kind of teaching assessment. What is the purpose of teaching assessment? Okay, this is compulsory to all students to obtain students' feedback on lecturers' teaching performance, as well as to monitor and improve the quality of teaching and learning experience at INTI International University. I would say SET report or students' evaluations of teaching or teaching assessment is the official channel for you to voice out your opinion to the faculty office. Okay, And after the faculty office receive your feedback through the student evaluations of teaching report or teaching assessment, we will conduct an internal investigation to verify whether the content or the feedback that you have already given is a fact or it is a fake news. Okay, but of course what you stated in the student evaluation teaching, okay, will be thoroughly evaluated by the faculty office. If there is something matter in terms of improvement, definitely we will take it into consideration. But if the content that you put in the student evaluations teaching is just misleading information, of course, we will stop at the stage. We will not have any further investigation. Okay, so this is how we receive your feedback in terms of the classroom arrangement. This is the official channel for you to voice out your comment and feedback regarding to the classroom management. All right, we call it as students evaluations of teaching, okay, or teaching assessment report. Okay, and finally, okay, I would like to ask you, okay, to screenshot the staff directory for your reference throughout your bachelor program studies at INTI International University. I think staff directory is a must, okay, for all the students, okay, so that you will know how to receive the correct, reliable, and official information from the correct person. Okay, for example, if you would like to ask about tuition fee payment and refund, you can directly refer to finance office. Okay, so these are the person in charge at finance office regarding tuition fee payment and refund. Regarding examination, receipt, makeup, or grade review, please send your email to Miss Chandra. She is the head of Office of Examination. Regarding to transcript, certificate, completion letter, graduation, and convocation schedule, please send your email to Office of Admissions and Records, OAR. This is the email address, okay, for Office of Admissions and Records. If you are unable to log in to your student portal, okay, please send your email to Miss Nisa, okay? So please screenshot. I think this is a very important guideline for you, okay, throughout your 3-year studies at INTI International University. Okay, please screenshot. All right. Okay, next. Okay, student card. You can refer to Miss Rashma Ali. Canvas. Canvas is the learning management system we are using at INTI International University. Okay, so if you are unable to log in the platform, okay, please write an email to helpdesk LMS. Okay, and if you would like to ask about EPF or KWSP, okay, please send an email to Miss Donaria. Okay, for counseling center, okay, you can refer to Miss Nabila and Miss Lisa Ng. For PTPTN, please write an email to Miss Premalata. Okay, so these are the correct person in charge for you to receive the correct information regarding to the students affairs status here. So please screenshot for your future reference. All right. And finally, for FLC, the person in charge is Miss Siti Mastura. FLC is the second type of credit transfer application that I mentioned to you just now. All right. The person in charge is Miss Siti Mastura. And if you have any problem to access your student's mailbox, please write an email to Help Desk General IT. Okay. So these are the 3 slides on staff directory. Okay, let's go through one more time. Okay, this is slide number 1 for staff directory. Please screenshot. This is slide number 2. And this is slide number 3. Okay, why I share the list of staff directory to you, it is because I think it is important for you to understand, okay, who you can refer to when you encounter with different types of students affair. Make sure you ask the correct students affair to the correct person in charge, but not anybody else. Okay, as I said just now, the actual result of your credit transfer applications only comes from OAR or the faculty's office, but not anybody else. Please bear it in mind. All right. Okay. Next, let's look at the email ethics at INTI International University. Okay. According to INTI Corporate Feedback Unit, okay, on 9 January 2024 regarding the email ethics at INTI International University. This is the SOP for staff, lecturer, and students, okay, to follow in terms of email ethics. Okay, for urgent matters, okay, the person in charge will reply to you in 24 hours. Okay, for general inquiries, the person in charge will reply to you between 3 and 5 working days. Okay, what is working days? Working days means Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Malaysian local time. Okay, working days also excludes public holiday. Okay, so this is the SOP for staff, lecturer, and students at INTI International University. Unless we receive a revised version in terms of email ethics from INTI Corporate Feedback Unit. Otherwise, we will follow this SOP until further notice. Okay, so I think this is very important for staff, lecturers, and students to follow the timeline in order to avoid any miscommunication. Okay, and now I would like to show you some bad examples on email. Okay, we have two examples here. Okay, if you look at your left hand side, this person sent an email with the same content repeatedly. All right, and let's look at the second example. This person also sent an email with the same content repeatedly on the same day. 9:53 a.m. and 9:59 a.m. Same email, same content, same person. Do you think this is good for communication? I personally disagree with this kind of communications because all of us are working adult, right? You try to imagine if you also encounter with the similar situation at your working place, are you happy with that? I don't think so. So please put yourself in the other shoes. Okay? We are here to support you. We are here to assist you, but you also have to make sure you raise up your concern to the correct person in charge so that you can get your reply faster. All right? And please be nice and polite, okay, in all the email communication. Okay? We are all human, right? So we should be kind to each other. Okay? It is good to start the email by introducing yourself, your full name, your program, your student's ID or metric number as the introduction. Then only raise out your concern as the main body of the email. Yeah. So please be professional and please be good among each other. Please considerate. Please be kind, okay, among each other. We definitely will reply to you, okay, but we need times. So this is the general rules of thumbs in terms of email ethics, okay, for students, lecturer, and staff at INTI International University. What if you do not receive any reply after the duration? For example, 3 to 5 working days for general inquiries, 24 hours for urgent matters. If you do not receive any reply after this timeline, I think it is good for you to send a reminder email to the person in charge. Yeah, because the way you speak in the email reflects your personality. Okay, so please be nice, please be professional, and please be in a good manner when you communicating with the university management. Okay, because we are all adults, right? So I don't think I need to teach you how to be a professional in terms of email writing. I think you yourself should know about it because you are also a working adult. You just try to imagine if someone else uh treat you badly or behave in a very poor manner with you at your working place. What do you feel? Right? Okay, so for general enquiries, okay, you can refer to program officer. Our program officer is Miss Prema Santirasegaran. Okay, this is her email address and this is the hotline, okay, for Bachelor of Business Honor ODL program. Okay, and you can CC your respective head of program as well. Okay, so for those who are under the major of marketing and business administration, okay, you can refer to Miss Ruzana Ramli. And for those who are under the major of human resource management and international business, you can refer to me. I am Dr. Chen Kaiwa. Okay. And then for general inquiries, okay, please write an email to our program officer and CC your respective head of program. Okay, so I think we already come to the end of this academic and program briefing. So I wish you good luck and I hope you enjoy the learning journey at INTI International University. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Hello everyone. This is Miss Ruzana, the head of program for BIBAS marketing and also business administrations. So if you don't have any questions, so please remain in the sessions because we have another briefing on the PTPTN. So I pass to Miss Premalata.
Hello, hi, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I'm Prema here. I believe all of you can view my slides. Yeah, can anyone respond? Are you able to view my slides? Okay, good. Okay, today I'm going to brief regarding the PTPTN online application. Okay, BIBAS LS program actually the loan only applicable for 3 intake per year. This is for January, May and August intake, yeah. So let me introduce myself. Okay, my full name is Premalata Suhandiraviran. Okay, don't confuse, it's Prema Sandiran, yeah. So if you're anything regarding the PTPTN, you always can contact me. And my colleague is Miss Parimala Mutu. I'm heading the scholarship department. Okay, and let me, without further ado, because I know it's already time for lunch. Okay, let's go through the PTPTN application. Okay, PTPTN, they come up with a new system this year onwards. Okay, and students are required to download the portal. Okay, at your phone. You must download the EKY. Okay, the mobile application. Okay, you have to do that. Okay, in order to apply for PTPTN. That's the first step. Yeah, you must download the PTPTN app first. Okay, after that you register the application. Okay, and you must complete EKY, your self-identification. EKY means you must upload your IC. Okay, you must upload front and back your IC. After that, take picture and then take a selfie. Right? This is important for you to complete the EKY. Without the completion of the EKY, you're unable to proceed with the application. So as I mentioned, you must download the My PTPTN portal, okay, at your phone. Okay, but for your application, maybe you can use your laptop during your application because there's a few things that you have to fill up. So you cannot do it over phone, but you must have both, right? So you must download, okay, and complete the EKY, yeah, because you cannot finish halfway. EKY is compulsory to identify, and you must register as your user. Please don't use your father, mother, or brother, sister's handphone. You have to use your own handphone to register for PTPTN application. Okay, this is how is the dashboard look like through your mobile. Yeah, you all the information. Okay, and excuse me, I just recovered from fever. Okay, and this is dashboard through the wire web. The reason important I mentioned here through wire web, you need to look at this because the first page is all the information is already here. Okay, your pinjaman, this is your application form. Okay, this is application form. This is offer letter, tawaran permohonan pinjaman. I will get back to this when you're supposed to go. And you also need to buy the PIN number, right? The PIN number is everything is from the PTPTN website. You can look at the dashboard, okay, to buy the PIN number. Okay, let's go to the summary of it. This is summary of the loan application, yeah. Firstly, you must download, as I mentioned just now. Download, you have to daftar, okay, and complete the EKY. After that, semak jadual permohonan. That one, I will let you know when the closing date, okay. And then you must fill up the application form via online. And then you must upload your offer letter. Make sure your offer letter is correct, yeah. For January intake, your offer letter is for January. Please upload your January offer letter. After that, after the closing date, you can check your status, whether the loan is approved or not. If approved, you must proceed with the payment. Bayar duty stamp 20 ringgit and 5 ringgit for the digital signature. It's no more hard copy printing, yeah. Everything is online. So you must pay 25 ringgit. Okay, once you print you the 25 ringgit, PTPTN will receive your application. They will go through your document, which is your offer letter, yeah. Only one document, which is offer letter. And after that, they will sign via digital, and they will give you back the document via online. So once you receive the document via online, that means you just wait for your loan. Okay, this is summary of it. Okay, new loan application. Okay, the most important, you must have your offer letter from the IPT. Okay, and you must have SSPN account number. SSPN is Scheme Simpanan Pendidikan Nasional. Is compulsory from the government for you to apply for the loan, and student must have Maybank saving account. Okay, make sure the Maybank saving account, not MAE number, yeah, is Maybank saving account number. Okay, 15 digits. Please key in your Maybank saving account number. Make sure it's not joint account with your parents or siblings. Yeah, it should be your own personal Maybank saving account. Otherwise, the loan transaction will be failure. Okay. Next will be, okay, the closing date. Okay, this is the portal, okay, where you click on the permohonan pinjaman. Okay, and first closing date is already over in December. Second closing date is on 31st January. That means tomorrow onwards you all can start apply. If you have SSPN account number and you have Maybank account number and you already buy the PIN number, okay, you can proceed with the online application today onwards. Okay, this is the PIN number. Okay, PIN number as mentioned just now. Okay, the first page you can buy the PIN number, pendaftaran permohonan pinjaman. This is the PIN number for you. It's RM5. Instead of going to Bank Simpanan Nasional, you can buy the PIN number via online. No need to go anywhere, right? So all convenience is everything is in the website. You buy the PIN number, same like Lazada, you just pay the RM5 and then you click the permohonan pinjaman. This is your online application, right? Okay, let's go back. Okay, your PIN number. Okay, once you open your application form, all the information you have to key in about your butiran pemohon, about your parents and about your salary. Okay, don't worry. Regardless of your salary, the loan amount will be same for all the BBAS LS students. Yeah, they have no category. Okay, they have no category like conventional program. Okay, so the loan amount will be same. As I mentioned, all this information you have to key in yourself. Okay, the next one is the maklumat pengajian. Okay, I like to highlight here, this is very important. You know why? Some students, they don't know they're studying in which university. Yeah. So firstly, you must know you are studying in IPTS, Institusi Pengajian Tinggi Swasta. Okay, nama institusi is Universiti Antarabangsa INTI. Okay, when you key in or so you search is University SITI, yeah, not TY. Make sure it's Universiti Antarabangsa INTI. Do not choose Subang, do not choose Penang. Okay, it will be a wrong application. Okay, and make sure it's Universiti Antarabangsa INTI. Mood pengajian is penuh masa. The loan only applicable for full-time students, yeah. Online but full-time student. And peringkat pengajian is always ijazah pertama sepenuh masa. Kindly take note this as well because I got student email me, Miss, I try to find, I cannot find my program. When they check, when I ask them to print shot, they show me, they choose DD ijazah pertama sepenuh masa. Okay, do not choose other than ijazah pertama sepenuh masa. Yeah, kindly take note. If you choose wrongly, then you cannot go to proceed to the next step. Okay, tarikh mula pengajian is always the first day of your class start. Okay, which is first, there's a follow month. So 1st January 2025. Okay, that is first semester of your class start date. Okay, nama khusus, yes, I will get back to this one is very important because we have program which is conventional, same, the name will be same like conventional program. Okay, later I show you the program code, yeah. And then tempoh pengajian will automatically appear. The system will appear 3 years because we have registered the programs with MQA, which is 3 years program. Can you take note? It's 3 years program, not 2 years. I know there's a diploma student, you will study for 2 years. Never mind, okay. But PTPTN only one system across Malaysia. So they will follow as per MQA, which is 3 years. Okay. When you borrow 2 years, that means when you pay back loan, you only pay back the amount that you received, not amount you approve. Okay. And number metric is your student ID number. And number account, as I mentioned just now, you must key in your Maybank saving account number, your personal Maybank saving account number, right? Okay, this is the one I mentioned just now. Kindly take note of your program. Your program name, the behind they got ODL. Okay, you know why? In the offer letter, they also mention this. There's a two possible. If you choose wrong program, you have to cancel and reapply again for next closing date. You might lose one payment, right? Okay, PTPTN might not all officers in PTPTN aware of ODL program, right? They're not aware. They might accident approve if you choose the wrong program. But same thing when it comes to second semester, we will cancel the agreement because PTPTN will request us to send your result. So we cannot send your conventional result. We have to send your ODL results. Therefore, second semester somehow some students, they are happy when they look at the amount, wow, 30,000, 40,000. So, but actually it's not. Yeah. The loan amount is only 16,420. Okay. It is for ODL program. So make sure when you choose your program, make sure if you more research management, there's a word ODL at the back. Okay. And another one more tips that I would like to mention, when you search for your program, probably you can type your major. You just type marketing. The system will appear two program. One is conventional, one is marketing ODL. So easier for you to choose. So when you choose, you just choose the marketing ODL. Okay. If business admin, make sure it's business admin ODL at the back. Okay. This for you to differentiate between conventional program and ODL program. Right. There's a week. If you choose the wrong, again, I tell you, somehow you still have to cancel the agreement and reapply. Right. Okay. Once you are done with the application, you have to upload your offer letter. In the offer letter also stated, okay, the program name. Okay, make sure when you upload, it's clear and easy to read. File format is PDF. Okay, only one file, yeah, because you only need to upload one file, only one offer letter. That's it. Okay, and then lastly, after you confirm, you know that you have settled everything, you have key in all information correctly. Why you must click the button here. Once you already submit the application, no one can do any amendment. Take note, no one can do amendment until PTPTN approve or reject the application. So make sure when you click, before you click the button, yes, you must make sure all the information correct, especially your university, okay, and also your kursus. Okay, this is after the loan approved. Okay, as I mentioned just now, the loan is the closing date is 31st January, right? Your approval will be on 7 February on March. Okay, this is rejected the reason. Okay, some of you, if you choose IPT wrongly, if you choose the program name wrongly, your peringkat pengajian, each and everything, even the document you upload is not correct, okay, it's not jelas, they will reject as well. Yeah. And loan application offer. Okay, this the for you to check whether your loan approved or not. Okay, you can see here how much they will put there. Loan is approved. Okay, you must terima, you must accept the application. Okay, then you can view your agreement. Everything is via online. You view your agreement. Okay, everything fine. At the bottom of the agreement, there is a place for you to hantar secara dalam talian. That means you submit online application. You submit online agreement via online. There's a two-way. Either you submit to the cawangan. If you go to the cawangan, PTPTN cawangan, you have to buy stamp hasil via online through lembaga hasil dalam negeri. That's a big headache whereby you have to go to lembaga hasil dalam negeri, buy the stamp via online. Okay, so usually we advise students no need to go anywhere. Please submit your online application dalam talian. Okay, and you proceed with the payment, which is 25 ringgit. Okay, you choose your bank. Your bank can be any bank. Okay, you just choose your bank and submit online application, which is 25 ringgit. Okay, and then lastly, submit. Okay, and then wait for payment. Okay, once your loan approved, as I mentioned just now, 7 February onwards, the system, you have to agree and submit the agreement before 14 days, right? After 14 days, PTPTN the agreement is no more valid. Please take note, from 7 February onwards, once approved, you must do it, submit the application, pay the 25 ringgit before 14 days. Okay, there's a deadline. Don't ever forget. This is how your document will look like. Okay, your digital signature will be automatic there. Your PTPTN officer will be there. No need success signature. Right. Okay, this is the important part. All of you wants to know how much the loan, right? Okay, for your information, across Malaysia, there's only one system, which is semester system. We know that BBAS Airlines is 5 terms in a year, but PTPTN payment is 1 year only 3 times, which is for January intake, for January, for May and August, right? And they will pay each, I will call it a semester because they don't have term system. So one semester 1,820, for 3 semesters is 5,470. Total 3 years loan is 16,410. Okay, for diploma student, if you want to calculate manually, you can calculate manually. Okay, 1 year is 5,470, you times it 2 years. That's the loan amount that you will borrow in future. Okay, once you finish your studies in 2 years. Okay, you have to do manually. Okay, what else? Okay, failure of loan payment. Like say, the reason they cannot, they try to already approve, you already make 25 ringgit. Now PTPTN